So if you just want to start by taking a seated posture in any way that's comfortable for you, just so that we can take a moment to connect to the breath before we begin. Sitting nice and tall, bring some length into the spine, bring your focus to your breath. Just begin to take a nice big inhale in through the nose, filling up to the chest. Exhaling through the nose, nice and controlled. Take 2 more breaths like that to yourself. One more. Beautiful. We're going to start today's practice lying on our backs. So just make your way down onto your mat in any way that works for you. We're going to start with our ankles underneath our knees, preparing for bridge pose. Bring your arms down by your side. Take your inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips up to the sky and squeeze your legs together. Connect to the breath and keep it strong. Your next option here is to interlace the fingers and squeeze your shoulder blades underneath your body. Keep that breath nice and strong, pushing the hips to the sky. Keep breathing. Staying here if you'd like to. Otherwise, you have the option on your next breath to raise the right leg and bring your foot parallel to the ceiling. Staying for 1 breath. Bring the leg down nice and gently. Take 1 more breath. Coming into the opposite side. Bring the foot back down nice and gently. Staying in bridge pose for 2 more breaths. You can bring your shoulders back out from underneath you. Come up onto the balls of the feet and lower your spine back down. Beautiful. Bring your knees into your chest and just begin to rock yourself forward. And we are going to come all the way into tabletop position. Just rolling onto your hands and knees, making sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and knees are underneath your hips. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bring the left hand into the center of the mat. Inhale, open up to the right side of the room. And as you exhale, come down onto the right side of the shoulder and right side of the face. You have the option to leave your hand where it is. Otherwise, you could take it above the head or behind the back. Connecting to the breath to settle in. For an extra challenge here, you can extend your left leg out, seeing if you can hold the pose here. 2 more breaths. Bring the leg back down and return your left hand to the side of your face. Inhale to open up the right side of the room. Exhale back down. Bring your right hand into the center this time. Inhale, open up to the left. Exhale, thread the needle down onto the left shoulder, left side of the face. Taking any arm variation that you'd like. And you have the option here again to extend that right leg out. Keep connected to the breath. This is going to keep you strong. One more. Bring your right leg back down. Return your right hand to the side of your face. Inhale, open up to the left. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Taking one round of cat-cow, inhale, drop. Exhale, push through. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, bring yourself back to downward dog, first one of the flow. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths just to allow you to settle into the pose. Letting the head hang heavy, bringing your gaze to your navel or to the back of the room. Connect to the breath again. With your next breath, you're going to walk your hands back towards your body. Just bringing yourself into a standing forward fold anywhere on the mat. You can take ragdoll here if you'd like to, or go in for a bind, whatever you prefer in this moment. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths again, maybe gently swaying from left to right, or taking a bind to get deeper into your pose. Take one more breath. Bend the knees nice and generously. You can release your hands to the floor. And as you inhale, begin to push through the soles of the feet, pushing the earth away from you as you uncurl the spine nice and slowly. Exhaling as you reach mountain pose. Just give yourself a moment to connect to the breath, feeling nice and strong. Beautiful. So bring yourself to the top of your mat now. You can bring the hands to the heart center and take one more breath here just before we begin. Beautiful. Inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up for halfway lift. Retain the breath and you can step or jump back. Exhale through a vinyasa. Inhale as you come up. And exhale back to downward dog. Inhale, look up towards your hands. You can hop, step or jump towards the front. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through the center and by the side. Inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, looking up for a halfway lift. Retain the breath and step back. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale back to downward dog. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Hop, step or jump towards the front. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, root to rise. Exhale, hands down by the side. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push on the shins for a halfway lift. Retain your breath and step back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up towards the top of the mat. Jump forward or step forward and exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through the center and by the side. Inhale, scoop up the arms, optional back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Retain your breath and you can step or jump back. Inhale as you come up. And exhale back to downward dog. Bring your left foot into the center of the mat. Inhale, lift up the right leg, and as you exhale, bend the right knee and open to the right side of the room.
Keep that breath nice and strong. Beautiful. Working with the breath, we're going to take our right knee towards the right arm. And back to three-legged dog. Keep your breath nice and strong, taking the knee to the center now. Back to three-legged dog. Taking the knee over to the left arm now. And back to down dog. Inhale, look up towards your hands. Step your right foot forward. Exhaling up to crescent lunge. Bring your hands down to the heart center, twisting over to the right. Bring your gaze over the right shoulder and extend through the back leg. You can drop your knee down if you'd like to. One more breath. Moving out of the twist nice and gently. Inhale, place your hands down, retain your breath. Exhale. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, bring yourself back to downward dog. Beautiful. This time the right foot will come into the center of the mat. Inhale as we lift the left leg. Exhale as you bend the knee and open to the left side of the room. Do your best to keep your shoulders straight and just keep the twist coming from the hips. Beautiful. With our next breath, we're going to take the left knee to the left arm. Take yourself back to three-legged dog. Knee to the center. Back to three-legged dog. And finally over to the right arm. And back. Inhale, looking forward. We're going to send the left foot forward. Exhale as you come up into high lunge. Take a breath to settle in. Bring the hands down to the heart center and twisting over to the left now. Extend through that back leg. Bring the gaze over the left shoulder and keep that breath strong. Option to drop your knee down if you prefer. Wonderful. Moving out the twist nice and gently. Inhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Retain your breath and exhale through chaturanga. Inhale as you come up. Exhale back to downward dog. Beautiful. We're going to look up towards the hands and just nice and gently, we're going to squeeze our core as we jump forward. And from here, you can just very gently bring yourself down onto your sit bones. Preparing for our seated forward fold. Making sure your sit bones are firmly down. We're going to sit nice and tall. Inhaling to lengthen up through the body. And exhale, reaching forward. Take another inhale, lengthen through to the crown of the head. And exhale, come a little bit deeper. Connecting to that breath to cool the body, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. You can grab the outsides of your feet with your hands or maybe even bring your fingers around your big toes. Staying for 2 more breaths. Come back out of your fold nice and gently. Placing the hands down on the floor beside you, you're just going to lift up your hips
And bring yourself back down onto the mat. Take one breath just to allow your body to adjust to being on the floor. We're going to bring our feet together, grabbing the outsides with our hands. Bring your feet parallel to the ceiling, taking the thighs to the outside of the torso and settle into your happy baby. Making sure the lower back is firmly against the floor. Staying here if you would like. Otherwise, you can maybe lengthen one leg out at a time, get a little activation into the hamstrings. Just making some gentle, mindful movements to really get into the hips. When you're ready, bring the soles of your feet to touch, bringing them down towards the mat. Inhale to bring your arms overhead, let them rest in a diamond shape. Exhale as you allow your body to melt into the mat. Inhaling into the stomach, filling the heart space. Exhale through the mouth. Releasing what no longer serves you with your exhale. Taking in that new energy and that new light with your inhale. Allowing the body to become nourished. Whenever you're ready, you can begin to lengthen your body out to Shavasana, or maybe even keeping aspects of this pose. Maybe if you want to keep the position of the arms and the legs. Just give yourself one breath to get nice and comfortable. As you lie in your Shavasana, just doing a check-in with yourself to notice how you're feeling after the practice. Is there anything that needs to be let go of? Allow the body to become soft as your exhale guides you into a deeper state of Shavasana. Allowing the muscles to soften, allowing the face to soften, allowing the breath to soften. As you begin to bring your awareness back into your physical body, bring
bring some movements into the fingers and into the toes. Taking the arms up above the head, lifting the corners of the mouth and taking a nice full body stretch. And taking your time to roll onto your left or your right side and pushing yourself up to a seated position to close the practice. So sitting nice and tall for the last time, just bring some space into the spine and the chest and take a big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Exhale to Om if you would like to join, or you can just listen. Bringing your hands to the center to seal in the practice. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Namaste. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short sequence, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next class. Thank you.